Hi, this is Phil Toko, and you're watching the Agri-Food Safety Minute. What's the first thing that happens when a visitor enters your farm? Are they asked to sign in? Can they walk free throughout the orchard? Can they walk the fields without anyone approaching them, asking them to sign in? Are there signs asking them to sign in as well? All of these things are important considerations when you start to put together your GAP manual. How you handle visitors from the moment they step on your farm, as they move into the farm fields or the orchards, as they walk through the fields, and when they leave the fields are very important to consider. In fact, writing something that will give the steps that a visitor will take as they enter your farm and your policy on visitors is important to include in your GAP manual. Even more important than writing a policy is actually enacting the policy, actually putting it in place. Every visitor, including the auditor, needs to sign in before they enter your farm fields. Every visitor, including the auditor, needs to wash their hands before they get into your farm fields, so that if they touch anything, they won't contaminate the produce. So in considering your policy for visitors, you'll want to think about, where is the point of entry? Are there signs posted in the point of entry? Do you want to post signs at the point of entry to all of your farm fields? They don't have to be elaborate. They can be very simple. So as you write your GAP manual, you are going to want to put together a policy on how do you treat visitors. You're going to want to state whether or not they're required to sign in. You're going to want to consider what kind of pre-visiting information you want to give them. If you have a U-pick operation, not only are you going to want to have your visitors sign in, but you're probably also going to want to give them a sheet with regards to generally accepted practices. For instance, washing hands, to give them a little sense of what they need to do before they start picking. In all these things, you're going to want to consider, how do I actually operationalize? Remember, don't promise anything in your GAP manual that you can't fulfill. And always document. Remember, if it isn't documented, it didn't happen. That's why documentation is so important. So in our show notes, you can find sample language with regards to visitor policies. In addition, you can find sign-in sheets and PDF and Word documents that can be used as signage at points of entry in your farm fields or your orchards that let people know that they need to sign in order to help you be food safe. Here's hoping you have a great day, and join us again next week where we talk more about agri-food safety.